6 AM and it's already hot and humid here in Perth, so I'm going to make this quick. 6 things that are going to make using your Osmo Pocket 3 even easier and quicker to use, which means you can make even better looking videos even quicker. Let's go. Tip number 1 is to make sure you switch from continuous focus mode to single shot focus mode when you're doing any kind of reveal from behind an object. So let's go find something. Say I wanted to come close to this wooden pole and then come out and then reveal what's behind it. So if I just do this at the minute, we're in continuous focus mode. It's focused on this wooden thing. Gonna come out, and you can see behind is not in focus, and then eventually it'll autofocus, and you can see a kind of little autofocus bump as it focuses on there. And that's definitely what we don't want because it kind of looks a bit amateurish. So I've just switched to single, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to tap the screen to focus, and now we've locked focus on this background. And if I bring this right close, this is out of focus. All right, and let's start the pan movement. As we pan across, what we actually want to see is already in focus. Tip number 2 is to make use of the gimbal lock feature, and you won't find this in any of the menus. To get it, you have to press and hold down the 5D joystick. Let me show you what I mean by that. So say you're moving along with the gimbal, and you can see as I'm turning, the gimbal's kind of compensating, and eventually it's going to end up looking where I'm pointing the gimbal. But say you see something and you just want to lock on that point. So if I press and hold the 5D joystick down, you get a little lock symbol appear at the top of the screen, and it doesn't matter if I'm moving left and right, it's locked that gimbal straight ahead. So even if I walk sideways, the gimbal is locking on to what we had in the frame. If I let go of the 5D joystick, things start moving around again. Tip number 3 is to quickly change between forward facing and selfie mode with the gimbal. So you can use the 5D joystick and just slowly rotate around like that, but that's going to take a bit of time. Instead, just triple tap the center of the 5D joystick and it quickly switches between forward, and if I triple tap again, it'll quickly switch back to me. Just saves a bit of time. Tip 4 that I've got for you is to automatically set up your Osmo Pocket 3, so as soon as you turn it on, it starts recording so you don't miss any action. Right, to get access to that, swipe down from the top, and then you want to tap this button here and enable screen rotate and capture. Then choose the video mode that you want to automatically start recording in. You can choose last settings, you can choose one of your custom modes, you can choose low light, hyperlapse. So we'll go with last settings and then either go back and then slide up and watch what happens. We're going to turn off the Pocket 3. So it's completely off now, and when I switch the screen, everything connects. And now we're automatically recording as soon as we switch that screen. The sun is well and truly up now, and it's getting even humider. Humider? Is that even a word? I don't know. Next tip I've got for you is when you're using the internal microphones on the Osmo Pocket 3 is to select which direction you want to actually record most of the sound coming from. I'll show you how to do that in just a second, and it means I'm going to have to go and do something that I don't really like doing, and that's going and talking and vlogging when there's loads of people around. To access the microphone settings, make sure you're not using the DJI Mic 2. Swipe over from the right and tap on Pro to open Pro mode. Now you need to come and tap on the little microphone icon here. Turn this around so you can see a bit better. You can choose between audio coming from the front and the back of the Pocket 3, all around the Pocket 3, just from the front. So you've got 3 choices here, all front and back. Sounds like with that direction set to front only. Hopefully you can hear a difference there. I'm just going to walk closer to the people, recording this to the smell of rotting fish bins. So this is what it sounds like with the direction set to front and back. So it shouldn't be picking up too much of that side noise, just whatever's coming from in front and behind of the Osmo Pocket 3. The next thing you can do to really make your life easy when using the Pocket 3 is to set up custom shooting mode so you can really quickly change between all of the settings you commonly use to make your videos. First thing you're going to want to do is set up the settings that you want to save as a custom preset. So for example, 4K 24. Swipe down from the top, and then you want to come over to this top left setting, and then you can go and add one or more custom presets. If I save this to C3 and confirm, if you tap on the bottom left and then swipe all the way to the left, you can see you've got your custom presets, C1, C2, C3, tap on that. Now we're automatically back in 4K 24 if we'd have changed those settings. Hope you found those tips useful. Please subscribe, I'd really appreciate it, and I'll see you hopefully in the next Osmo Pocket 3 video.